yo, if you think like you ran into your doppelganger, like how do you think if it would go? Dead serious. If I ever ran into my doppelganger, I really think me and him would be on some cool shit. Like I really think me and him would be like, yo, what's good, bro? Like, dang, that's crazy. You dead look like me. And I probably would have hopped on stream with him. Welcome back to the Stanley channel. Today is gonna be me, it's gonna be chat, and we are reacting to a video from the one, the only, the homie, Degenerocity. I hope my children are ugly. Now, before he gets too much heat, flag for this, I get exactly what he's saying. No, I don't. I was gonna try to make a way to understand what he's saying, but really, I do want to see what he's saying right here. I feel like I can be convinced to agree with him, right? Like, hope my children are ugly to start off, and then like they become like beautiful individuals like after they hit like 20. You get what I'm saying? I could be down for that.
When you're young, you don't tend to think about looks too much. When you're just a kid, you would just drink your Pediasure, eat boogers, and have a mental breakdown when you're fighting Cynthia. Oh my God. But when getting older, you start to really care about how you look, because looking good is the gateway to you getting a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a sugar daddy. But when you get...
Shit, I'm all of the above. Where my sugar dad at? Sugar mom at? Clock it. Okay. Sorry, this is off topic, but how can you see your payment history on Twitch if you gift a sub to a creator? I'm new on here. I actually have no idea, but somebody in chat might know.
Even older, you realize that looks don't
Appreciate
matter.
the first on chat.
That's right. Good looks is just a quote-unquote norm that society, aka Netflix teen romantic comedies,
right,
that like to shove down your throat as the number one most important thing in a relationship.
Right.
However, it's not. Nah. It's all about personality. Ugly people. That's right, ugly people. That's the thing that matters most. Not really in relationships, but in life in general. And I'm saying this as a positive thing. I believe ugliness is a blessing in this day and age, a virtue.
Okay.
So amazing that if you were born quote-unquote ugly, you shouldn't pay for plastic surgery to make yourself look better. You should appreciate your ugliness.
Okay, I see. This is where I need the convincing at, right? Because why would I wish this on my kid? Okay, that's what I'm saying. Why would I wish this on my kid?
Because only bad things transpire when you're good looking. For that reason, I hope my children are ugly, both son and daughter. Because if they are, they will be the best people you will ever meet, morally and financially. Financially.
See, and this is why I said up until a point, because like I feel like being ugly in your foundational years, like as a jit, like, you know what I'm saying, mad young, I feel like that's when you're supposed to like learn your morals and things like that. And being ugly, it helps you do that during that time. I feel like when you're an adult though, look maxing all the way. Like, I just feel like you gotta start really carrying yourself properly, and then you're gonna have the best of both worlds. You're gonna be a very conscious individual who has empathy towards others, and you feel me? You're gonna be attractive. Now, that doesn't mean that being ugly makes you more compassionate and being attractive means you're automatically gonna be a horrible person. But I just feel like that's probably the best route to go about it. There has to be some change at some point. Appreciate the ugliness, in quotations, because you're meant to be unique in your own way. Beauty is subjective and changes based on societal standards in that time period. Facts, Latricia.
Because success off of good looks only can take you so far in the hierarchy, while being ugly takes you to the finish line. Think about it. You see all these good-looking TikTokers blow up really quickly with some success. But who are the most successful people in the world? That's right. Ugly
niggas.
Jeff Bezos literally looks like a testicle. Richest man in the world. Kim Jong-un. Man has 2 chins. Leader of the K-pop people. Mark Zuckerberg. Man doesn't even look human.
But when he put that chain on in that one interview, it was kind of fire though.
Billionaire. Ugly people are always the most successful in life because they never focus on getting validation on their looks. Rather, they're focused on getting that paper. Who in the top 100 billionaires list is considered sexy? That's right, Alice Walton. Other than her, there's nobody.
Not LeBron. Yo, what is this? What am I looking at right now? Is that her leg? No, that's her arm. Okay.
If you were born ugly, you were born to succeed. Like, look at this ugly ass baby. You know they're gonna grow up to be a chess master. And I want my children to be just like that. And honestly, if they're coming from me, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna be ugly anyway. Like, look who their father is. Tragic. If my children are ugly, they are bound to be great and have strong personalities, since they would have to go through trials and tribulation because of their face, especially in elementary and middle school.
Right.
Let's be honest, kids are assholes. They have no filter.
Right.
When they see a person in a wheelchair for the first time in public, they're gonna start to point at him and yell, look, mom, look, you see that? Nigga in a wheelchair.
Yo.
Kids are unnecessarily ruthless to people for no reason. And that's exactly what my children need to become strong people. They don't need kids like that as friends. All they need is me and my ex-wife, which is their mom. She got custody. And I don't want my kids to be super ugly though. Like so ugly that whenever they go outside, they disturb the peace. No, that would defeat the whole purpose. I still want them to get jobs and socialize, just ugly enough that they will never be a potential dating option to anybody. This
Right.
goes back to what I said earlier. Bad things only happen when you're good looking, whether you're a girl or a boy. If my daughter
Dang, bro, my life, bro, so many bad things be happening to me, Chad. Like, bad things only happen to people that's good looking at. So many things be happening to me, bro. Like, bro, I think some shit just happened this morning. I had some shit happen yesterday. Ugh, like, it get to a point, bro. You just get to a point. I'm like, when is it gonna stop? When is it gonna stop, bro? You know what I'm saying, bro? That's that type pain that, like, I feel like nobody really understand me on. Like, I know you specifically don't understand what I'm doing. Yeah. But that don't even really don't matter. Like,
comes out good looking, she's gonna be a hoe, no doubt about it. She's gonna have a million bodies by the time she out of high school. And she gonna be on social media knowing she pretty, seeing all these girls make bank off of OnlyFans, then she makes one herself. And we all know the worst thing your daughter can do is make an OnlyFans. Ignore this video, please. Ignore it. It's not canon. Please, ignore it. Please! According to this scientific, numerical, analytical analytics that I made up, when born an attractive female, the chances of you being a thought go from 0 to 120%. It broke the charts. And the title of this study I made up is called Dumb Assumptions. But I'd like to personally call this study Undiscovered Facts. And even if she doesn't end up being a hoe if she's pretty, there's still a lot of dangers my daughter would run into. Because men are weirdos.
Facts.
You see what men be doing nowadays? Barking under comment sections, recording down bad TikToks, making videos about this? Man, boys be weird. I can't trust my daughter with these boys nowadays. Like, men, imagine if your future daughter started dating a boy that has your current personality right now. Yeah. Hell.
what? I'd be saying, bro, I would love, this is like my most narcissistic statement, but like it literally does not come from a place of narcissism. It comes from a place of just like, I love myself so much, bro. With all my flaws possible, I would date a woman exactly like me, and I would love to have kids exactly like me. No bull. I feel like a lot of times people be like, it's crazy that people would dead ass be like, would you ever want to be in the same room as yourself? Or would you ever want to have kids that are like you or whatever? I could copy me and all of my flaws and put it into a bad shorty and put it into four of my children. I would, bro. I'd be so chill. I was having a conversation with my homies the other day, and they was talking about like, yo, if you think like you ran into your doppelganger, like, how do you think if it would go? Dead serious. If I ever ran into my doppelganger, I really think me and him would be on some cool shit. Like, I really think me and him would be like, yo, what's good, bro? Like, dang, that's crazy. You dead look like me. And I probably would have hopped on stream with him. I would love to, you know what I'm saying? But it really doesn't come from a place like, I'm so good, I'm so perfect. That's what I'm saying. Even with all my flaws, I would just love to be surrounded by me.
No! If my
No
daughter
cap.
started dating a guy like me, I'd have to beat him up for her own good. A boy like me should never date my daughter.
Yo.
Wait, that sentence sounded weirdly Alabama. What I'm trying to say is, I don't want my daughter to date no boy that reminds me of myself. Cause I already know how weird and bad I am. So my daughter needs nothing like that. Well, doesn't that mean you should self-reflect on your personality and yourself as a person so you can end up being a better role model and father to your future kids? Fuck you, I ain't trying to hear that. Instead of doing that, I made a backup plan in case my daughter comes out not ugly. The plan being, name her a boy name. And I'm talking about a boy name, like Randy or Bartholomew or Humphrey. Like nobody's gonna mess with her cause of her name alone. Like no dude is gonna go up to their homie like, hey man, I'm texting this new shawty, she mad fine. Oh, word? What's her name? Hey man, she so bad, man. Her name Humphrey. Humphrey? Nigga, is you texting old man Jenkins? That's why my backup plan will work. But it's best if my daughter was just ugly. She'll have no distractions in her way so she can be a future CEO. And it's not like I don't want my daughter to socialize and be in relationships. I just want her to only start dating when she's married. Same thing for my son. I ain't about no double standards. I want my son to be ugly too, cause if he's good looking, he's gonna be a fuckboy. That's right. I'm assuming the worst out of my children if they become good looking. How dare they look better than me? I mean, it's for their future. My son would be hooking up with every girl at school if he was good looking. And if he turned out to be bisexual?
I just know by the time I have kids, bro, the great shift is gonna like re-happen or something, and then it's gonna go back to F darkskins. I'm gonna pray for my son, bro. I don't know how he gonna get through it, but that's something he gonna have to figure out without me.
That just doubles up the people he's smashing. And if he's smashing all these people, he's definitely gonna have 15 baby mamas like Nick Cannon. Also, he's gonna carry all these nasty diseases like Young Boy or Magic Johnson. I don't want my son to be like that at all. And to make sure that doesn't happen,
the great shift between thinking darkskins are repulsive to thinking darkskins are great, back to thinking darkskins are repulsive, bro. I just know it's gonna happen, bro. History repeats, bro.
Finally buy him a toothbrush when he's 15 years old. No girl is gonna want a boy that is British. It's best if my son is ugly. It's best for his education. Shoo, if he's ugly, it's gonna be like a father like son bonding time. I'm gonna be talking to my British looking son like, hey son, don't worry about your looks. It's all about what you know up here. You know, as a youngling, your old pops didn't get no bitches either. And it didn't get much better. But hey, look at me now. I run a Discord server. Over 11,000 members.
Oh, W call out. I thought he was saying that was the better side to life. Look, man. Yeah. Let that little be ugly. It's alright, bro. It happens in life, bro. Let him be ugly, bro. After that, give him a couple years, throw some Jordans on him, give him some veneers and a chain. He gonna be smooth. If you ugly, bro, just get some money on and then you don't have to be ugly no more. With that being said, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Sorry, I've been streaming, so I was a little energy just react. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. With that being said, goodbye. Peace.